I guess I'm gonna go ahead and go live.
Send me your link real quick.
1 second.
Thank you.
Actually, if you go, or let me just copy and paste it. It's in self promos because I did like individual videos at least for like the channel. Let me get the live stream link though. 1 second.
Thank you. I could probably go in my history. Last
Production. Alright, we're missing a couple of people, but go ahead and search stream. Tonight is the, I guess this is the, it's still round one of the losers bracket, but tonight it'll be the FSSAC winning team, that's their team name, versus the LobotoMites. Now, I do need to check which scene is which because I don't remember. Okay, so we do know who all is on the FSSAC. We're still trying to get confirmation on LobotoMites. As it has not been confirmed who they're playing with yet. But to start off with, Team Lobotomites Jungle is the Real Deathmatch or TRTM. It looks like he's a Volibear main with 490 games played of it. Then we have their ADC, who's Roof R, who is also known as Egg, or Y is Egg on Discord. He will be their ADC. Then we have Pluto is no planet for the support. Your typical enchanter. She has been playing some engaged tanks like Rel, but it's probably expected that she'll be enchanter tonight. We have Snail, who will be their mid laner, presumably. Has done, as we can see, mains Yone and Pue. Then we have Chewy, who will be filling in, who is their top laner. I'm not too sure what exactly he's going to be playing, given there's also the situation of it was asked with the team support him, we don't know exactly where everybody may be going because of this up. They may switch it around on who's playing where. I'm kind of curious on that aspect. Then we have team. Oh, dog is barking. Team Lobotomites with their captain Icy Ton.
I'm sitting here thinking to myself, it's definitely going to be a match because I've played with 3 of the full faces, and they are all really, really good.
I apologize. I'm forgetting some of their roles because on these teams we do have a bit of off roles, and then also because of recent uh we've had issues of not knowing who may be, or like with the FSSAC winning team, we don't exactly know who's going where because of the inclusion of their free agent. He may just be filling in top, but we don't know. Then on the opposing LobotoMites team, we're a bit confused on whether one of their players is playing or not, as we'll have Crossfire for support or their main player, Chime. I believe they'll have Chip in the top lane. Then we have I Sold My Mom for RP in the jungle, Icy in the mid lane, and Ergo as ADC, or if you go by our Discord name, Bo. I'm not too sure so it is a bit confusing there. Hey, think about this before starting the stream. A lot of don't know for the two teams. I guess it should be announced that later we should be getting Delta back as a caster, along with possibly Godfrey will be joining us. And then we have, of course, Kosateki, who is currently here, and me. Host, or Crimson Dragon hosting y'all. Zeke, it is the easiest because, you know, I don't want to look at other applications, and Paint is easy. I tried looking at to get something nice, and it's like Paint is just makes more sense to me. We have our 3 possible teams. Being invited to the so now. Hopefully draft should start soon, as we are a few minutes past. It does look like we are getting Chime as a support. This may throw some confusion in for ICC, but I'm hoping that it will be even match. I would like to see game 3. Those are always the better ones whenever it's both teams are even. Spectator link for the draft now. It looks like winning team will be on blue side, while the LobotoMites have gotten red side. I don't know who won the coin flip to say who got where.
I guess we'll find out when we're ready.
It does look like TRTM, we do have a bit of swap around. Chewy will be playing ADC, and Egg has been moved to the top lane. So this will be interesting. Need to move some of the react stuff over because we may not be getting Delta back for a while. It looks like
Everything okay?
I believe everything is okay. It's just a matter of it looks like they're in the individual like team chats. I don't know if they may be spectating them for some of the game or if there may be a new like ruling that needs to be talked to both captains.
Okay. Makes sense.
Because this is a has been a bit of a confusing day on for both teams to as they have both needed a sub and that does tend to change the dynamic for who goes where. Oh, we got Delta back here.
Hello, sorry. I've returned after my long endeavors. I had to climb 20 miles uphill both ways to get to both the voice channels. But it's okay. We're here.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Sounds like
Coin
a long
flip is
hike.
done. FSSAC winning team or TRDM's team, whatever. They won the coin flip and chose blue side. So
All right.
yeah. Chances are they are taking away picks from jungle if that is the case, if they wanted blue side.
It
Because I
does
think
look
both.
like, or I was gonna say, we are having Chime playing instead of Frost. Is that confirmed?
Yes, believe so.
Okay. Just want to confirm as I can go and close the op.gg for that one.
Yeah.
In case we may want to look at it later. It looks like draft has started. We're starting with the Pantheon ban for the LobotoMites. Or for against the LobotoMites. It does look like they are just banning junglers at the current moment. Here, excuse me for 1 second while I move this. We do have the Bard ban for Chime. It doesn't look like he will get to collect his Chimes.
Yeah, I think with Fearless, like especially at the lower level, like it just makes sense to ban out the one tricks. So like
Milio
it's not really a
is
surprise.
definitely a good ban if they're not able to first pick it. Milio has been very oppressive in the games that he has been in.
Yeah, it's honestly like a favorite for like most people in the tournament. So chances are they don't want to play it. Or they don't want to play against it. They can't play it themselves, as far as I'm aware. Yeah, Chime doesn't seem like much of a Milio player, as far as I know. And they don't really like putting him on Enchanters, so they're just gonna ban it out.
I am a bit surprised by the Aphelios ban from oh wait, no, I'm thinking of the
Nope,
teams
it's
wrong. That's
both.
my bad. That's my bad.
Yep,
I keep
that's for
flip
both.
flopping the teams in my head. That's my bad. Here, I should move the op.gg so we're blues left, red's right.
Yeah, the real question is what do you pick here? And yeah, they're just gonna take away Volibear, which is also one of Moss's comforts. So they lock that up for TRDM, which I think is actually just his strongest champion straight up. So they get him on some nice comfort there. you have a lot of directions you can go with the comp, so like honestly, very good pick. For the Volibear. It's gonna be a Mumu response for the LobotoMites here. How does that look for jungle? Like I'm assuming it's still Volibear winning,
So,
but
Mumu is obviously going to lose the 1v1, but most of the time, if you are playing a Mumu, you will have your team around you, and a Mumu is just going to do so much for your team
okay,
for whenever they try for team plays like Dragon.
yeah,
A Mumu just needs to not ever be doing something alone. Because if he is ever caught out just by himself, well, he should just be able to kill. But if it's in the matter of a team fight, then Amumu should have the upper hand.
yeah. It's also Ezreal to pair with it, which it adds some nice magic damage to play off of the Amumu passive. So you get like some additional free damage. It's not gonna be the most in the world. Compared to like having an AP threat, which they're likely gonna draft, but it's gonna be Twitch response here. I believe that's one of Chewy's better ADCs. I'm still not super familiar with this tournament. But I was told he's like a Twitch Ezreal 2 trick.
Okay, so that may be why they went ahead and chose the Israel to lock him out of one of those picks later.
Yeah, yeah.
And
And given that it's also Chewy's first game playing in the tournament, like he might not be as familiar with the Fearless format. So if he hasn't been playing anything outside of Twitch Ezreal in solo queue, then the pool gets pinched pretty fast, and we saw that with the last series last night. So like you can pinch out some of these players' pools pretty badly.
Yeah, that was definitely last night.
Yeah, it's Karma pairing with the Twitch, which is it's not the greatest enchanter in the world, but it is an enchanter which Twitch wants in Pretender appeal over CC appeal. And then it's gonna be Nautilus for LobotoMites, putting Chime on the hard engage supports that he likes. It's good. It's good pairing with the Ezreal. It's not the greatest matchup in the world with Karma. But again, it just goes back to like playing what they're comfortable with, playing their own style rather than like theory.
they will send a Shenbane out for Chip Chip. No, protect the carry. Protect the 80 carry. Oh.
Yeah, and my sneaking suspicion as the tournament goes on is Shen is gonna get more priority and start to get banned out more because people really don't like playing against the ult. Sure, like there was really good punish in some of the last series, where like you just play the split, and then you get more on the split than Shen does in the team fights. But even then, Shen just pressing R and giving his carries the shield, it's just a massive pain. Like people just don't want to deal with it, and
And
it's
then
also Chip's the best champion, so.
and it's like even then the Shen does show up and he just taunts whoever is there and they will more than likely die.
Yeah. Yeah, not super fun for them in the world. It's gonna be Vex here for AC10 on the LobotoMites. Uh, I mean, it's not the worst in the world here. I'm gonna say that Vex
It's
can do a
definitely
fair amount.
it's definitely an interesting pick.
Yeah, yeah, because typically you'll see Vex as like counters to like other picks here. There's nothing that specifically counters. That's not to say you can't blind it. I think Vex blind is like it's not the worst in the world, especially this late in the draft. Oh, okay.
Oh, it looks like Volley was a flex pick. It will be going top lane more than likely with Vi in the jungle.
Yeah, although as to my knowledge, Egg is a Vi player more than a Volibear player. I don't know if that's a Vi top.
Hmm.
'Cause Egg, to my knowledge, is playing top lane. I'm not too sure if that's like a Vi top. I would hope it's not. I don't want to like put it out of the realm of possibility.
That would make for an interesting game if it was a Vi
Yeah,
top.
yeah, that would certainly change things up, especially when you draft Volibear and TRDM's best, like one of his best champions is Volibear, and then you're putting him off of it to put him on Vi. That doesn't really make sense, but then also Vi top is very untraditional.
I believe it's eggs Vi in the jungle.
In the jungle and TRDM top, that also
Yeah,
doesn't really make much sense.
yeah. What DRDM is
Because
playing top, I
It looks like
believe.
they have locked in the Camille.
yeah, it's Camille for Chip here. I mean, is he going to be able to one-shot the squishies fast enough? That's the only reason I see him locking Camille
Or
here.
it might be Vi top actually.
Yeah, Camille to me seems a bit way too single target for the rest of this comp.
It does look like, though, in the, at least for laning phase, Camille may have the advantage, because Camille normally does not need flash, and you can bring the Ignite TP to be able to shut down a Volibear, or if it's a Vi, I think Camille should just be able to win that 1v1. Because you
Yeah.
just buffer a lot of Vi's abilities with, say, your, like, leap or ult.
Yeah, I still think the identity for Camille in this comp is still kind of weird though, because you have nothing really to dive with you. I mean, I guess you could also press Nautilus on the same target, and
Yeah,
like,
I believe it's
like if Azir builds
Nautilus
Zhonya's, like, what are
dive.
you gonna do? Like Azir
I
builds
believe
the
it.
Zhonya's, cancels both. Twitch can also build Zhonya's, kind of just cancels both. Like to me, Camille just seems really weird in an identity here to have in the comp.
I think they're just trying to kill Twitch.
It may be able to
Yeah,
lock them down more, because with the
It's a
Karma,
lockdown.
they
Yeah,
will have a bit more speed to be able to get around the map and be able to peel the Twitch.
yeah.
yeah,
The LobotoMites team's comp looks like just like try to lock you down kind of
yeah.
team building process
Because
there, and then
it's like Camille locks everybody down, like, or whoever down in her ultimate. You have Nautilus with the knockup. You have a Mumu with the ult to lock everybody down within the circle. You have Vex that's just going to ult in and fear everybody there. It's like, so if they're all grouped up, they will more than likely lose the fight there from Lobotomites comp. But it's also like, if they manage to spread out enough and be able to peel the Twitch, I think the Twitch would have the advantage there.
Yeah.
With that being said, do you guys have any predictions for who's going to potentially win the first game?
for the first game,
Yeah, I don't know. I think I gotta give it to the blue side, the FSSAC winning kit. Why did TRDO? Why did you make your team name so long, Herthoff? I'm gonna complain about that. Secondly, I feel like for Lobotomites, there just has to be like so many things to go right in order for their comp to be executed. Like, you need Twitch to be showing, you need him not to build Zhonya's, you need Azir, like, also to hopefully not build Zhonya's if you're catching him, if anything.
And
You
that's
need Camille Nautilus hard to land at the same time, you need Vex damage to go off altogether. Like, like, I feel like there's so many things on the Lobotomites comp that has to go right, that, like, I feel like I have
I
the favorite play here. It just looks so much easier to play.
I understand that, but it might maybe
I s-
just I
yeah,
do
go ahead.
kind of like the red team a bit more, but as you said, it does take a bit more things to go right for them compared to blue side, and that may be where they end up losing off of. But I believe if
I f-
they even just manage to stay even, I think Lobotomites should have a easy time in team fights if they just manage to lock even like a couple people down.
I just feel like on the blue side, like Twitch needs to build damage. If he builds Zonya's, like I don't think he has enough damage to outmaneuver red team.
Yeah, I mean, it won't be early in the build unless he wants to go AP, but, like, you shouldn't be going AP with us.
Yeah,
Yeah, it will be
yeah,
later in the build, but you can even just build it as a one-off item, and that skill's fine.
yeah, but I don't think Chui will build Sonya's. I feel like
I feel like he should just be going straight AD. I don't think he should
yeah,
be
just
building
straight up.
AP.
Yeah, I think he's straight up gonna. So like it makes sense.
Azir getting Zungas is very much reasonable. It's just the Twitch. I see it as a bit harder unless it's like a capstone item, maybe.
Yeah,
If
like
even that.
fifth,
And even then, I feel like a
fourth or
GA
fifth
may be
item at
better.
best. Yeah, fourth or fifth
Yeah.
item for Twitch.
Okay, yeah, it does seem like Egg did lock in the Vi, so that is a Vi top, as
Yep.
far as I know. We don't see
They-
the summoners yet, but like,
Because
yeah,
that is
looks
true.
promising.
They could be lane swapping toward TRDM's top lane, but we don't know for
I
sure
doubt
yet.
it.
We've seen plenty of weird things playing League of Legends. Egg
Yeah,
could be cooking something top. Who knows?
Yeah, TRDM is a volley bear one trick in the jungle through and through.
yeah,
So I highly doubt it, but crazier things have happened.
yeah. Crazier things have indeed happened. We've seen miracles happen, or I've seen miracles happen, rather.
Looks like we're about to start.
Yeah.
Alright, it will be Volibear Jungle. We are seeing the Vi top. I am a bit curious by the phase rush.
Hmm. I mean, I
That
guess he just doesn't want to take long trades, is all. Because I think you can proc it pretty fast off of like Q auto E, and then just phase rush, walk away, and then
I
that's your short
understand
trade.
that, but I feel like Camille then just sleeps on top of you, and then it's like,
Yeah, and then like what's your trade afterwards? Because you don't really have a run for that.
it's hard. I think that, well, the other issue is Camille did opt for the flash top lane rather than the ignite. So Camille will be a bit less oppressive than she could be.
Yeah.
I just don't know how that top lane's gonna go. I just view it as going in Camille's favor, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I guess we focus more on the top and jungle. How do we think the mid and bot lane are going to go?
Mid and bot lane. Mid. Oh. Uh,
That's bad.
that was a. Yeah, that's not good. I got that. What were we talking? Oh, mid and bot. I got like sunlocked by that IRL. Like I got like CC'd IRL by that.
Reconnect, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully you can watch the game.
If not, then I would need to. I believe I can right-click spectate. Or
Yeah.
did they possibly have to remake? Is why that may happen.
I don't think so. No, they seem to be in the game. So yeah, they are very much in the game right now. So
This is a bit concerning.
yeah, ideally it should be working. Reddit games should hopefully be cooperating with us.
Uh-oh.
It is black screen.
Again?
I don't know if I should I close League and restart it and then just right-click spectate game.
Yeah.
Oh
I don't
wait,
know.
no,
We have
it's
another...
loading. I'm
Oh,
not touching anything.
okay. Okay, we're not touching anything right now. Right, where were we? Oh yes, talking about mid and bot matchups. I mean, I think the bot matchup's like okay for LobotoMites, like early. Like Ezreal gets attack speed stacked off the wave. Like he can Q and like auto for lethal tempo stacks. Nautilus into Karma is like kind of whatever for the Nautilus. Like if he goes in, he gets rooted for 3 seconds. Which feels like 3 years.
Okay, we're in. Okay. Thank God.
Yeah, surprised it's not a heal from Pluto though. It's the ignite. I'm not too sure who the
Oh.
ignite's for. They just want to kill. I don't think you kill in that lane early.
Oh, they paused the game. That may have been... That may be part
I
of the
see.
reason.
Yeah, possibly part of the reason.
Thank God.
I
Sorry, we...
see.
Okay. Does look everybody's being fixed right now. We got objective
Yeah.
timers. We got our buys.
Yeah,
Everybody
we might have
did.
a slight pause.
The supports did buy their World Atlas. That is something to be happy about.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's automatic.
Not in customs.
Oh, is it not in customs?
Yeah, not in customs.
Okay.
There's no allotted role. So
Does look like we're not seeing an invade from either team. They're just 5-pointing to make sure there's nobody gets vision of each other.
yeah, would have liked to see an invade for vision on LobotoMites, but they're gonna opt to go for the 5-point instead.
I think it's safer.
Yeah, it is.
First
It is a
game.
lot of front-loaded damage from the winning team, the blue team over there. Not to say that they are
Because it's
winning
like
this game, but
the only real engage is on Chime for like if they were to invade, because it's like if a Mumu starts Q, like he just can't do anything.
yeah. But I think Ezreal with like
Okay.
2 autos and lethal tempo stacked up, it does a fair amount. Vex has fear just heading in. Like, I think the invade's like not the worst in the world. That's not to say you want to continue with it afterwards, but you can certainly invade for vision.
Both teams will be pathing towards bot lane.
Yeah, pathing towards bot lane, and they're also trying to push for level 2 here in this bot lane.
Looks like we are getting engaged by Chime in the bot lane. They are getting some major poke on Chewy.
Wow, yeah, look at the ignite go down early.
Goes
Really good
almost
ignite usage.
unpunished.
Yeah, really good ignite usage from Chime there. Using it early, getting it on cooldown. He's gonna get it up faster.
Trade there.
Bot lane is just poked down to half health. Does look like they've already had to use their bot spot.
Oh, what a hook there from Chime as well. Being able to land a bit more damage. It's not a dive angle just yet, but I think if you land a bit more damage, you burn the barrier from Twitch, you can turn that into a dive angle really easily. Yeah, you do have to be careful here of the Volibear being bot side. You do have a ward in try, so you're gonna be safe for the moment, especially when Moss or I sold my mom for RP. First off, why do you have that horrible name? Secondly, he's gonna be bot side here for the counter.
I think it's a pretty
Man, that's
funny
that's gonna be
name.
the worst name to cast in this entire tournament. Like, why do I have to
Say
call that
Moss.
entire thing
What-
out?
what-
It's Moss.
just call him
Say
Moss.
Moss.
Like, you don't have to call him.
No. Okay, fine. I'll just call him Moss.
Everybody that's watching this will know that that is Moss. And for everybody
Okay.
that may not know, I sold my mom for RP is Moss, and we will be referring to him as that.
I actually know that until you said something. Sorry about that, Moss.
See, look, even Liz didn't even know who that was. One of our casters didn't know who that was, guys.
Well, some people play with the man, so now the people know.
Oh, a flash from Ezreal?
Yeah,
They are
no
getting some
flushing
good
out.
engage.
Barrier's
Moss
still
is
up.
coming behind bot lane for the
Yeah.
possible
This is
cleanup.
huge. This is
We may
huge.
have first blood here.
Yeah, is he gonna flash
First
forward?
blood
Nice
goes
flash
to
forward, the
Chewy.
barrier goes down.
First blood switch.
Oh!
The Karma makes it out.
Oh!
Oh, the
Flash
Banner
from
starts
a Moo.
That is
2v1
Banner
here.
Stars goes wide, but I think Chewy's just dead here. Yeah, he
Really?
has to run into his own tower.
Yeah, he's gone.
I think ADC does have to back off, or Rin does have to back off to ensure that Twitch doesn't just turn around and pop some damage. I'm sure it feels bad that she couldn't get the kill. TRDM is capitalizing on Moss being bot lane and stealing Krugs in the top. Was seen on Vision by Chip. Chime is roaming mid. He gets a hook on Snail. Just looks like some chip damage.
Yeah, it looks like
As Icy's too
Snail-
low on mana.
Snail is resetting,
Yeah.
possibly after this wave, so...
Yeah, I mean, I think the roam timer there is fine, especially coming off of
There is
this.
a huge wave top lane about to crash.
Yeah. Is he good?
I
He did this on,
don't
like,
know
every
if
trade
Egg should be
unit.
taking this fight. They're 2 waves worth of minions. He does lose that trade.
Oh, Chip
Yeah,
is
no,
down.
he went from a health advantage to like even
18
off of that.
18 CS here.
I guess that is
Yeah.
the one thing I think
Yeah,
about
he's
the
up
Vi.
CS,
The
so-
shield passive is probably on about the same as Camille, to where she just can't do much.
Oh, good hook.
Good hook
Yeah,
by
good
Shine.
hook.
Getting free poke on Chewie. Ignited as well. Back on cooldown. It does look like they are trying to set up for a lane gank. With a Moo in the bot side.
Yeah, do they know he's there is the real question, because TRDM is hovering
They haven't
right now,
pinged it.
can
They
respond to the
haven't
play
pinged
bot.
it. They haven't pinged it.
Yeah, they haven't pinged it. The real question is, how much time do you want to spend doing this?
Yes.
Because if you sit here and you wait for 5 minutes, yeah, you might get the
He
kill,
is
but then
just
you lose
sapping
all your
XP
camps.
as well.
Yeah.
It honestly looks like he's trying to deny red team any sort of vision at all.
Yeah, they
Coming
might have,
into Dragon.
They might not have seen him on that try ward, actually. I
Oh,
don't
and
think-
then the ward and the blue ward just expired as well, so...
He
The
did
blue
back.
is
They
fine.
made. Moss is just wasting time in the bot lane. I feel like they keep wanting to try for something. It's just that they can't.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, hard for
I
them to
believe he
do
was just
anything.
seen by Pluto. I think Moss walked just a
Pluto
bit
is not
outside of the
pinging.
bush.
Udo is pinging now.
TRDM will have the bit of a lead on CS because of the time spent bot lane by Moss.
Yeah, and I think the real question you have to ask yourself now is like, what do you do next? Because like you lost like so much tempo off that play. Like now, Volibear's done his top side. Like he can basically do whatever he wants. He's on the scuttle crab right now, so he's gonna be up like 2 camps, 3 camps after this. He's gonna have his top laner getting the push. Grub just spawning in 15
TRDM
seconds
is
here.
hitting 6 before
Like there might just
Grubs.
be a grub tick.
He may be looking for an invade right now. I don't know how mid lane and Moss will respond to that. We are getting some major poke in the bot lane. It doesn't look like it will lead to any deaths right now, but Barrier is on cooldown from the Twitch from that engage though. So they may be looking for a dive on Chewie.
Oh?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to go for the cross map maybe here. But meanwhile, Chip in the mid lane.
Got Shreeman shuffled, but Snail did lose most of his health for it.
Yeah, that's gonna be a Hextech ultimatum down, and I'm not too sure what the wave state looks like top right now.
Moss is in the
yeah,
bot
oh,
lane,
it's
so
actually
it doesn't
pushing
look
away.
like they can do anything with that trade by Chip. Now, it may
Yeah, but
be
the
a
issue here now is Chip's getting frozen on. Yeah, Chip had to walk
Oh,
up really far,
also-
but flashes him into the tower here.
Oh! And then...
But Volibear has his
Good
ult to
kill.
shut down the turret, possibly killing Egg. It does look like Red Team
Yeah,
will
not-
respond by taking Dragon to make up for losing those grubs. I do believe that they only got one of the grubs. I don't know if they got 2 to be able to
They
claim
got
the objective.
They got 2. They got 2.
I cannot see it because it's out of vision. Exactly.
It's top of the HUD. Top of the HUD, where it says the 2 there.
Oh,
Yeah, so 2 grubs for FSSAC winning team. They cannot just call them FWT. Yeah, they'll call them
just-
FWT.
I don't know. I kind of just want to call them team.
Team? Team.
I'm just gonna reduce them down to team.
Yeah, sure. Let's call them team. Why not?
That or F team.
F team.
The F team.
I don't want to
The
call
F
them
team?
W team either. F team sounds fine.
F team. Sure. Let's call them F team. Okay. Yeah, it's 2 groups for the F team.
It's
They
their
got-
own fault.
Yep. Yeah, it is
Sailor
their
is
own.
getting poked, but he did
Oh,
just go
still.
in on... I don't know what's going on there. I guess he did not have vision of the Amumu and assumed it was just Vex. And Dash.
Yeah.
Chime getting the hook. Getting some good damage on Pluto. It does look like they're backing off though. It doesn't look like they can get much more as Chime was not 6 until after taking 3/4 of his health. To be able to
Yeah,
go
that-
back in.
Yeah, Chime landed some pretty good hooks early in the game. That one was not exactly the one, especially when Twitch spiked 6 there. And you can't Ezreal ult in the middle of that, otherwise you just reduce your damage to 0, so he ends up losing a bunch of his health bar. He's gonna have to reset.
It may
Goes down
just
to
be a
1v5.
kill by-
Nice
Oh,
kill here by
wow.
your team.
Oh, wow.
Just a kill by Egg in the top lane, unprovoked.
Yeah.
Just leading to
Blue-
even larger CS gap in the top lane. 50 CS at 11, or 50 CS difference at 11 minutes is really gonna do, making it a bad time for in the top lane.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely rough there. Not super favorable to say the least.
And you have to go back to
TRDM
Champion
is
collect.
waiting in bush in case they were to try something on him.
why
Egg
why
is
would you
pushing
pick
forward
Camille?
to bait the Amumu and Chameleon. They do not know that, or now they know that the Believer is there and will probably back off. Chime is mid. He misses the hook. Snail does manage to get away.
Yeah. Now you have to go back to champion selection. Why was Camille selected here? Like, what does Camille offer, really?
And I want to see him played, and you know what would have gone really hard into the Vi pick? Renekton.
What? Renekton? Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Renekton would have done well.
really well.
But given I think they were probably under the presumption that it may have been the switch to have Bully in the jungle, because let's be honest, who really thought that the Vi was gonna be top?
I bet to you that not even F team thought never gonna play right up, so
Lulu trying
Yeah,
to go for
that-
the
Oh, wow.
lane gank again, but seen on board.
yeah they tried this like earlier in the game as well. It's just like I don't know. It's not working for them. They
No.
don't particularly have the setup.
Oh
I
my.
am curious by that. Mosh just had 2 pink wards that he placed down to clear ward, rather than having just a red trinket. I don't know if that's a waste of gold by the jungle for 2 pinks, but
Yeah. I mean, at this point, you kind of have to make something happen right now because top's getting
It's like-
proxy. Chip can't really do anything with the RDM hovering.
and
Your jungler
TRDM
is
just
basically stuck bot
keeps
side.
invading to punish Moss for being
Oh.
in the bot side.
Yeah. I mean, he tries to go for the mid lane gank, but like, you're Volibear running straight forward at Vex. Can't do anything. How can win?
It does look like Chip may no, he does manage to get away this time.
Wait. Moss has been down there for at least a minute and a half.
Yo, is this guy done camps?
No,
I don't think,
he was just.
I
in the
don't think
tribal-
this guy's done
not.
camps in the past 5 minutes.
He has some camps within the past 5 minutes. It's just within the past 2 minutes, he is probably not.
Yeah, bot for like the past 2 minutes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because he keeps trying to look for the gank, but Pluto, it does have the words in just the right places to be able to see him.
And Chip's getting proxy again.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like he can go punish. Moss doesn't have any top camps up because of the invades constantly happening.
Yeah, and that's just byproduct of him trying to go for the play bot, and they're calling it out.
It's
So,
like at a certain point he has to just give up on it and just it's frustrating because you want something to happen, but you do sometimes just have to play the farm game.
Blue team looking to invade Red's jungle now.
yeah, and like you basically have priority in like all the lanes, and this is just absolutely brutal if you're Moss here. Like jungle is weak
Flash by
sided.
Moss. It does look like TRDM
Oh,
will
shuffle.
fall.
Yeah, they're still trying to look for the rest of the play here. Well, what can you look for?
Rin getting the kill on the Azir, the auto following the flash.
Yeah, and the flash hunter herself.
They did manage to at least go 2 for 2. First turret does go to blue side.
Yeah, I mean, you go even in the play bot, and then you also continue to lose out on top as well. And the real question now is like, how do you stop the bleed there? Because you can't just sit there and like do nothing on it, because like that lead top is gonna start moving. That top laner has legs. Fun fact. So.
Because the Vi should be able to. The Vi can probably gank the Vex easily as long as you'll probably have to lead with R to try to bait out the fear, and then you R and just become unstoppable and lock down with Q.
Yeah.
Then you could Shreem and shuffle back into lane like out from under turret, and probably just dead off of that if they want to. Slime is just taking no damage from the ulting Twitch.
Yeah, what is Celestial opposition? I didn't know that item was that broken. Oh my god. I had 6 autos and took 0 damage. Like, what is that?
Chip is just having to play it safe top lane. There. Egg has double his CS.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Chime is looking for the rotate up to Herald, though it has already been claimed. They are trying to go for a team fight. Egg does catch Icy out, but Chime is on the
Yeah,
bully.
the real question is, do you really want to look for this though? Because the Vi is so strong. I mean, you can try land CC here, but like, what's it gonna do?
Chime just dies. The Amumu gets Shreem and shuffled to death. The Vex can only watch. Egg getting a bit greedy, no minions under turret, and the Camille
he gets
not
feared.
seen.
Yeah, he gets feared, and Chip comes back to the rescue to save his mid laner. That's gonna be a nice shutdown head over to AC10. How big's the shutdown? 300 gold on top of it? Okay, 600. 600 gold headed to the Vex. That's a pretty good cash out.
It looks like the dragon of the game will be Hexexel, so we do have those Hex Gates. It may be making it a bit easier for TRDM to invade Moss if he does, or keep at it.
Oh, flash forward from Chewy actually picks up the kill.
Flash by Chip,
Oh.
possibly trying to go for the R to lock down the Twitch, but cannot get in range.
Yeah, just barely out of range for the Hextech ultimatum. Good drive from him, though.
Vi is invading, is looking for the kill on Moss. I'm not too sure if there's much that can be done to stop this from happening, as Chip is a bit far behind.
Yeah, he wants to take the fight here, though. The question is that a fight you really want to take? Bo is here.
Chip will fall. It's a question of Egg will be able to make out for free as Karma is showing up to be able to cover with the Bully Bear. Chime and the Ezreal are looking mid lane. Moss is just getting invaded. There's not much they can do though, because even if they showed up, it would just be a 3v4.
Chewy's basically just frontlining at this point. He's doing so much damage. Is he able to trade it off with a kill? He doesn't get it. I mean, the poison is ticking. I don't think it kills.
Blue team will get dragon, I believe.
Looks
Well,
like they're
if
going
they didn't
Atacon.
already have it, they do have feats now.
Oh, I think that's it.
Oh no, they would have already had the feats from
yeah, they would have already.
killing Herald and the grubs with the dragon from earlier.
Yeah, they already had it. Meh, it's kind of hard to recognize with this UI. I don't know. Only thing that tells you is like items and like the boots.
Red team attempting Atacon now.
I don't know. It doesn't
do,
look like
yeah.
blue team is prepared for this at all. The Vi does have TP if they do realize.
Yeah, F team is certainly pinging it, but at this point I don't think they can do anything. I think they just want to commit to the split. Yeah.
The Twitch is in base. Azir is not able to rotate down fast enough. The only person that could realistically show up is the Vi, Volley, and Karma, leading to 3v5, and that's probably not a fight they want to try taking.
Yeah. I mean, Egg is fed, but like, yeah, the question is like, do you really want to take that fight? And I think the answer is just probably no. I think you just go back to waves, just farm for a bit while you have downtime.
Moss is just not having a jungle this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what happens when you lock in a jungler and you play it top, you just take the enemy jungle's camps anyways. You just pretend you're the jungler and just take the camps.
Herald is summoned mid. They'll probably be able to get at least one turret. I don't know if they'll be able to get the second hit off with it, as they don't have much of a team to be able to back them up. Vex ulting in. Chime flashing to get the stun on Chewy.
Gets it down.
The ADC does fall. The Shreem and Shuffle happens. Snail is burning, but it's not enough. TRDM is trying to go in. He does die to the Ezreal. He barely manages.
That's absolutely huge for Ezra here.
Yeah.
Getting the shutdown on Volibear.
Yeah. Yeah, the more gold you can get onto these carries, the more you start to stabilize the game state here, because the rest of the gold for the side of F team here, it's a bit spread out. It's not exactly all on the carries here. Like, you have some on the Vi, some on the Volibear, which ideally you want those to go on the Twitch and the Azir, but like on the other side here, like the gold that LobotoMites have, like it's all centralized on their carries here, so the more gold you get there, the more you start to stabilize the game, and especially with the CS lead that you have bot here, you're about 30 CS up. Like you can pump out some good damage here. You're a pickaxe up. Like a pickaxe up is like 25 more AD, that's 25 more AD on every attack that you're doing.
Like blue team's trying to set up for Baron.
Is up a minute. The other thing would be Dragon is up in a minute 15. It looks like they may be trying to just set up around that as well. Because I don't think they'll want to take... What they'll probably do is they'll probably try to fight the Dragon, and then that's what will lead into the Baron. I don't think they'll go for the Baron off the start. because I think that's a bit riskier, and the dragon does give you soul point.
Yeah.
Chip does look like he may. Oh no, he flashed over the wall. He does manage to make it out. Red team
Yeah,
does have the setup. TRDM is getting caught out. Moss misses the hook. TRDM does get
a lot of
hooked.
damage.
Vex
Oh my
ult
gosh, look at the
going
volley
in.
healing.
Karma very low health. Same with the volley. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
you got
Chip
chunked out on, like,
is doing too fine. It does like he will go even
Oh,
for
he
the
trades it.
trade.
Wait, that's actually really good for him.
Yeah, that's really worth
The-
for Chip.
The Vi has a lot more value than the Camille at the current moment. That trade is not good for the blue side.
Yeah, because now you
Red
stop the bleeding
team.
top. Like, you don't have a top laner yourself, but you like their top laner is worth more. And now this fight's perfectly fine because you forced them off earlier.
Red team is looking for the dragon. Blue is trying to look around for the steal and possibly a Shreem and Shuffle.
Yeah, as long as they communicate here and they don't get flanked by the Twitch who's invis right now, it should be fine. Does the shuffle
Shreem
land?
and
It doesn't
Shuffle.
land.
The Twitch is still trying to go in. He does manage to pick up a few kills and is managing to kite all of their team,
Oh wow.
even though he's right in the middle of them. And blue side will be able to get the team kill and take the dragon.
Yeah, super
Now-
split fight from the LobotoMites. Like half the members decided to go hit the right side, half of them hit the left, and you just let the Twitch like do all the damage there. You don't have to look at Zero after he misses the shuffle. That's all his value gone.
Now everybody is a bit too low of a health, and death timers are still a bit shorter to where they can't go for the Baron, but they will be able to probably get some value here, as Chip is the only one up.
Yeah, but definitely miscommunication from the LobotoMites there on that team fight. You just have to be throwing everything at the same target, mainly the Twitch. If you do that, you might be able to go through the Karma shields, and then
Now-
the fight remains playable.
Camille did have to TP top to be able to protect that turret. That is value for blue side, because they won't be able to catch out the Vi, but it's for future fights. If Chip is not nearby, the Vi can just probably kill Chip and then TP to whatever objective they may be fighting.
Ooh.
Vi
question
does get
here
caught
is-
out, but I think blue side is just too far ahead to where they're not doing too much damage for it.
Yeah, Chipper trying to go in the backline there, doesn't quite have enough damage. I see him trying to follow up as well. But it seems like he's the one that's being turned on instead. He went really far into the team.
He does not have a team that's able to follow up on it.
Yeah, and that's going to be 2 kills headed over to the Wrath on his debut.
I wish red side had the ability to build some form of, or not some form, I guess the only item right now is Serpents that's able to cut shields, because I don't know if you just see, but those shields are large by Pluto and are really helping in the fights.
Yeah, I mean, you have shields on, like, everybody. Like, not just Karma applying shields, but you actually have shields on everybody. You have Vi, Volibear, Azir gets one, Twitch has Barrier. Yeah, the real question is who's getting the Severance Fang here, because I don't know if you had the money to get it on anybody.
I
Like,
don't. Well, the other issue is who do you build it on? Because it's only realistically, I think the only realistic pick is Ezreal, and I'm not too sure if Ezreal can fit that into the build.
Yeah, I don't think Ezreal has, like, the current income to do it right now. If anything, you actually might want to get on a Nautilus, unironically. Because I think you can sack the income there to the point where if you get the Serpent's Fang, you should be able to cut through the shields, and he can apply it on several people at the same time, by like queuing into the team, pressing E. Like, that's like 5 people you're pressing it on. Yeah, the real question is does he know that itemization? Because a Serpent's Fang Nautilus here isn't actually even isn't the worst idea in the world. It's just, do you know how to itemize that?
Red team,
Because sure, the stats don't work, but like, the passive is just invaluable.
Red team really needs to look for out here because the gold difference has just been growing larger and larger. We are at a 13k gold difference now. Ezreal trying to bait the Vi in. Amumu looking for it. Queuing a bit preemptively. Vi does manage to get the kill on the ADC, trading her life for it. I do believe that is a good deal by them, as their ADC is probably worth the most on red side right now.
Yeah. You still have a lot of threats left up on your team, so trading that one for one is likely worth it for blue side, because you still maintain the advantage here, and they're going to trade that off for double inhibs right now.
I think they can triple inhib.
Oh, that likely is their next play if they're not walking the dragon immediately. It does seem like Volibear is getting a reset, so TRDM's going to be on a bit of an item spike here. The rest of the team, though, they're staying. I don't know, they know you reset? Doesn't seem like they can look for a fight, though.
Looks like blue team is
I
pinging
just
dragon.
don't think red team can fight without the Ezreal is the issue there. I think this has kind of turned into red team's only real hope right now is the Ezreal and possibly the Vex on damage.
Yeah.
Because at this point, the Amumu and Nautilus are just CC bots, and then hopefully the Camille can get a lockdown on somebody so that they can land these. I'm not too sure with the Camille build though, because of building Ravenous Hydra when you are so far behind.
Yeah.
I'm just having a hard time seeing an out for red team. I think they probably, blue team should just be able to siege and end the game within a couple more waves.
Yeah, especially with the Hex deck still online, you're gonna be able to kill waves like instantly. So you're gonna get the push here. The question is just how fast.
Everybody has free static shiv on blue team.
Yeah.
And blue team just over halfway there
Oh
with a
my
21
goodness,
Twitch
on the back line.
murdering.
Oh my goodness, yeah,
Oh,
they didn't see that one coming.
Here?
Is that Penta? That's a Penta!
Kill
Oh my
by,
God, penta
by
Twitch.
Chewy.
A Penta kill by Chewy in his debut. Yo, this guy's having a Wild Turtle type of performance right here. Popping off in his debut game. Yeah, that's gonna be game 1 headed over to F team.
Yeah, I like that a lot more, F team. Let me go ahead and get our draft back up.
Yeah, I believe for this game too, I believe LobotoMites are choosing to take blue side here. So yeah, I mean, might just be a fast turnaround here, but I guess the question now is, what adjustments do you make, especially with certain things taken off the table?
Now, my thing here is, I think top lane, I do think it was a bit of a difference in champions. Or, like, Camille just was not able to do much for the team. I think they need to... Top lane needs to be something for the team.
Yeah.
I don't think you can have somebody for just the 1v1 unless it may be like a split pusher or something, but I'm not too sure with how the top lane went of whether they will be able to do that or not. I do think that it does just need to be something for the team. Shen will probably get banned again, but honestly, like, Shen didn't get banned till round 4 this last time. I think it may be worth it for them to pick the Shen on first half round.
Yeah, it might be worth it putting him on something that he's just really comfortable on, like having
Because
him on his
yes,
best
they get countered in the top lane more than likely, but it's like that's just for laning phase. Once you start switching to more team fights, that Shin is really gonna show. And even just in laning phase for helping the bot lane, because it does look like bot lane is the F team's like main win condition.
Yeah. Is Lobby good to go? I don't believe they started the draft yet. I told them to hold off until we were ready, I think.
Draft has started. Are the sites correct for the draft? Did you say LobotoMites for getting blue side?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
LobotoMites on blue. Yes. Okay, so we lost Godvi in the middle of that, but I can get a replacement.
He moved up to Icy's call. I'm wondering what that is for.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure what that is for, but we have a replacement for him.
Who are we getting?
I've
There he
just
is.
about had enough
Yo,
of you.
yo.
They say hello to Adira, everyone, captain of Adira.
Oh, we're already in the draft. We got the first pick, Shin. I knew we were gonna pick it early, but
Okay.
Hell yeah.
first
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, at this point, like, they just want to play, like a bit more, like, comfort style. I mean, they had, like, pretty comfort last game, but even more.
You got
Yeah, and then
Zach.
you have the Zach coming in for Shen, most likely. So it's kind of somewhat of a counter pick.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and then they're gonna opt to go for Zach here on F team. That might just be a Zach top.
That is definitely a Zach top, because that
More
is
than likely.
Egg.
Yeah.
Egg's a Zach main.
We do have
Like, if you
Jinx
look
for
at-
ADC, Viego for jungle.
Yeah. Vigor response. I mean, that's fine, especially because you don't see the enemy jungler and you're like expecting that to be Zach top. Perfectly fine and blind here. Ooh, Smolder.
I
kinda
do like the
that.
Smolder pick.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah, especially
yeah.
into a Jinx.
Yeah, you both play scaling, and Smolder's just gonna scale harder. The real
Warwick
question is
for the
how
jungle.
slow can you play the game in order to let Smolder get his stacks online? Because if he gets 225 at 21 minutes, you're on pace there to be able to carry the game. If he gets it any slower than that, it's gonna be a bit more difficult to do stuff.
That is very true, but you also have the Viego early as well as the Shen defense. So what they need right now is like a good defensive and disengager support, such as like Cillian or Emilio. That would be like the perfect for the Smolder right now, especially if you can take the Emilio away from the Jinx.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what they're gonna go for on the rest
Oh,
of the
Emilio's
combo.
banned. I'm blind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the other thing is they also don't really like putting Chime on enchanters. They would prefer having him on hard engage.
I'll just wait on getting
Oh
it
yeah,
for
Chime's on the
left.
LobotoMites. That's my bad.
Yeah, that's the only other thing as well. Because ideally you want to be using the Shen ult like aggressively more than defensively, if anything. And Bo is a good enough player to make use of the Shen ult, but if anything, like you want the Shen ult to also be going on like whoever your engage is. So like if they don't ban something like Alistar here, I wouldn't be surprised if they pick Alistar.
Correct. Yeah, I'd agree with you.
Because I know that's one of Chime's favorite champions. Obviously the Bard. You can't pick the Bard because that's banned. And then Nautilus is gone because they played it last game. So
Yep. That really only leaves the Thrash, the Tom Kench. Hey, actually, does Chime play Maokai?
Chime does play Maokai actually. Wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised if it's Maokai, but I think he would probably want Alistar because of the Zac interaction.
Yeah, I would agree. Alistar would also be good here to keep with Warwick jungle.
Yeah.
But even Maokai would be good here too, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, either is fine. I think Maokai you'll just do more damage to them anyways because they have Zac Warwick locks, which are pretty tanky for the most part. I don't think you go tank support. Pluto's not much of a tank support player, more of an enchanter player.
Yeah, she's definitely more towards the enchanters. You could probably you could see a Renata here too.
I was gonna say Jenna. Oh yeah, they just locked Jenna before I could even get my words out there. Yeah, I was just gonna say
yeah.
like I think you just go Jenna here, if anything, because you want to buy space for that. You want to buy space and like uptime for your Jinx. So yeah, the real question is, do they go Alistar here? Because now this matchup isn't as great. Now Maokai looks a bit more appealing here because you can ignore the Jenna Tornado, where Alistar can't really do that if you have the hands. If you want to go
Orianna,
Alistar
yeah.
and say like I challenge you to have hands, like you can certainly go ahead. But I think Maokai is probably just a bit more textbook here, if anything.
I mean, they also do technically have the Braum open too, but I don't know if Chime really plays Braum.
Not as much of a Braum player as far as I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, not as much as a Braum player as far as I'm aware. So it's either Maokai or Alistar here. I
Nami?
think it
Oh, wow.
what?
Complete 180. Complete 180, I guess.
I wasn't expecting the Enchanter from Chime.
Near was I,
Yeah.
honestly.
I don't. Because I know he doesn't like playing him. I don't know if the team may have just wanted him on it, or if he may have been fine, or if he may be fine for it.
Yeah. So Nami can like she doesn't exactly do the same things as like an Alistar or a Maokai with like the CC lockdown. You do have range. The issue is like, huh? Yeah, I'm not
If you're
too
in
sure
it.
of like the idea behind this. Like I guess I wanted like a good matchup in the Jenna. Like I think this matchup is perfectly
I
fine
don't-
for Nami.
I just don't think this this doesn't really leave that Smolder as protective as what he needed though. You really only have Shen, and then if Viego goes Bruiser Viego instead of Crit Viego, you lose one of your carries.
Yeah.
'Cause when you play the Smolder comp, you really try and put like all of your eggs in one basket, but with this right now, you're really not. You're kind of leaving Smolder really vulnerable, which then puts him behind.
Alright, a deer has been added.
Success. Yeah, W broad.
TRDM sad that they don't have the Zon draft.
The zone draft. Is that what the? Oh yeah, it is. It is all zone except for Nahiri. So
They are spamming the chat now.
I think so. I think Snail's getting kicked off the team afterwards. Why did he not pick a? What are the zone mid laners? It's like Ziggs. That's it, right?
Ziggs, somewhat. There's
Heimerdinger?
also
Or no, that's
Heimerdinger.
Piltover.
No, Heimerdinger's built over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah.
Who's on
Echo.
mid laners?
Echo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Echo.
there's
I forgot
Echo.
Echo was on. Yeah. Okay. Wait, I feel like Snail plays Echo. No.
Snow
I
does.
could have sworn I was going to play Echo.
Yeah, Snow plays Echo.
Snail plays Echo. Yo, why didn't you just lock Echo and you just want to go the full zone draft here? Come on, Snail.
We are
Come on, Snail,
hovering Nunu on red side.
Yeah, please don't lock that in. I don't want myself or Godby to do more work.
Oh man.
Egg,
please-
please.
If that even is egg, or
That's
it might
not
be Chewy.
egg.
It might
That's
be Chewy. I
Chewy.
don't know.
Oh wait, yeah. Sorry, I forgot about the
Man,
ADC swap.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
Chewy.
Chewy's like, I got a pentakill last game. I can do whatever I want. Like,
Probably.
Yeah, this guy.
Oh wait, there's also Singe mid, technically. Like one of the highest ones.
Oh, true. Yeah, Singe mid. Yeah, Singe mid. Wait, that would be pretty funny with Jenna moves with.
How do you play
I don't know
Singe
if it's good
mid?
here.
Yeah, the only thing is like they took Orianna because Orianna. Actually, Orianna's kind of like more Piltover. I think about it, but still.
Yeah.
If we go by the current lore based off Arcane, I would say Orianna's more towards Zaun at this point.
Yeah.
But with her original lore, Piltover.
Yeah, I think we're going original lore here. I think that's what the client does.
Alright.
I mean, wait, they had Victor open. Victor is from Zaun.
True. How could I
I
forget
think
about
they have
Arcane
him labeled
Jesus?
as a
You
Piltover
literally
champion.
forgot about Jesus, bro.
I forgot about Arcane Jesus. No.
I think he's labeled as a Piltover champion still, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because his main residence is in Piltover, but he's originally from Zaun.
But
So, I mean, it depends on how you want to label it.
Yeah.
Although he lives in Zon now, if you go by his old lores. So, like, either way,
Yeah.
it's kind of scuffed. So
Yeah.
Arcane really screwed up a lot of lore,
Yeah.
but we don't talk
Or
about that.
it created a new one. It created new lore.
I
no?
don't care that they fucked up the lore. I hate that they fucked up Warwick, my boy.
Your
No.
True.
He looked like a bomb, like abomination.
True.
Bro,
What did they do to him?
my boy. No, my boy.
Just design awful in design. Like, I guess it was like, no, it was so awful.
They tried to humanize him when they really shouldn't.
Yeah.
Or maybe I think if they were going to humanize him, they should have humanized him at the very beginning, but then slowly watched more wolf-like.
Yeah.
If they were going to do anything like that, I think that's what they should have done.
I would have been fine with that, but it's like,
Hey, it is what it is. Arcane's over. Now we're probably going to Noxus.
now they're gonna fuck
Yeah.
up all the Noxus champions. I don't.
Good.
Oh no, they're turning Noxus into friends. Oh god, the power of friendship. And
The power-
Noxus.
What happened? What happened to Noxus? Oh my god, Draven and Darius, they're all best buds over there. Oh my goodness.
Wait, Draven and Darius are already best buds. They're brothers.
Oh, hey, you don't know that.
Hey,
Maybe they have sibling rivalry going on there.
I'd be happy if they had a Draven Darius show. I want that. That's what Noxus should be focused on. That's what I want.
True.
I don't
Hey,
care about
dude.
Mel's family. I care about Darius and Draven.
Yeah, maybe there's ripples in the family. You don't know. Maybe there's ongoing family drama. Maybe Draven and Darius don't like each other.
They have different dads.
We got we
Same
gotta
with the
show
different
their
dads, yep.
rise to power.
So true, bestie.
Yeah. Spoiler alert for Arcane Season 3. One of them finds out they're adopted.
Secretly, Jababy is actually their dad.
Oh, true.
He went back in time.
And then they're not family anymore. They get upset.
Yeah. They
Oh
get
shit,
upset.
we're not Fast and Furious anymore.
Down.
No, that's what happens in season 2. That's when family happens.
That's when
So
family breaks up.
true.
They
that's when
leave us
family
on a
breaks up, no?
cliffhanger of like them splitting up over it, like you're not my brother, and then it's like season 2. You know
Also,
what
if we
holds
wanna-
us together? Family.
Yeah.
If you want to take a quick glance at their runes right now, actually, we have Nefarium. We're going for the Bruiser build, it looks like, with the Conqueror, instead of going for the all-out one-shot Assassin. If we're going to look
Yeah.
at just runes. Especially also with her going TP, she's more playing towards the team-wise than actually... So, Looks like she might be trying to just create space for Jinx at this point if we're going that build.
Yeah.
You just have Warwick going in for the dive, Neferi following up.
Now,
Yeah.
I did have to question myself. I had not realized that was an Ami skin. They humanized her a bit too much.
Oh god, is that
Made her
even
an
League of
elf.
Legends? That's not even from this game, is it?
So
I don't think that's I don't think that's League of Legends on the Splash personally.
Alright, let's get everything in order. Zoom out a bit. We get timers, we get if we want to view
Items.
the first few items.
Tier buy from Icyton on this level 1. Interesting. He's really trying to greet Seraph's son.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there's much
Yeah.
that Oriana can do into Nefiri, so it may just be a farm game.
Yeah, it might just be a
Yeah,
farm
the
game,
only
but then
question
she
is, like-
also kind of screws herself by not going fuck, what's the
Doran's Ring.
yeah, I was gonna say a little bit of that, as well as looks like she's not setting herself up to get I forget the name.
What item are we looking for? What does it do?
What is
It's
Neferi?
it's a red item. It lowers alt.
A Malignant?
Malignant.
Yeah, malignance. I wanted to say
Okay.
Morello, and I was like, that's not true.
That's not.
I mean,
that's
the
not
That's not the
Malignance-
right item.
The Malignant still can be built first item into the Seraphs.
Yeah, we're
That is
we're talking
true.
about League of Legends here, right? We're the ones that's supposed to supposed to kind of know the game. Not really.
Nah, hey man, I'm
Yeah.
on meds that make me forget.
Oh, true. Fair enough.
Don't worry, I remember.
I
mean,
remember.
I
Nice.
I used to. I used to. So
But the thing is,
yeah.
like, or into this team, Oriana can't afford to go Morello and then Sarah second item. Like, she's gonna be holding that tier for probably 2-3 items, because she almost has to go Zonia second item in the team.
Now, Shen just getting the trade on the Zac.
Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Look at the power of comfort, ladies and gentlemen, up in the top lane. Chip getting an amazing trade. Yeah, the power
I
of
mean, you
comfort
also
and
have to-
another grasp stack.
You also have to think Shen does have a stronger level 1 than Zac here.
Yeah.
Zac's more looking for once you hit like level 6. Zac will just be a little bit stronger, especially when
Oh.
Zac has that.
Oh my god! Is that
passive.
passive
Oh
blocked
my-
already?
Blood here.
Ooh.
No,
It's not gonna be
it's
first
not-
blood. It will be first passive proc,
Yeah.
more than likely.
Yeah, but Egg dancing around with the Bloblets right now. She's still gonna be able to sustain up, but like that lane just got very scary right now. Almost died.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, doesn't quite land the taunt
I-
here. Do you get the last auto
Okay.
here? You do.
He does get it. I think Chip does have to back off now. I don't think he can get the kill on him.
Ooh, he's gonna try. He's gonna try for it. You can't get that though.
Nope.
Gets a grab. He hits level 3. First blood
Ooh,
does go
yeah.
to the Zac top lane. I
That's
think it
actually
was
really
a bit
huge on
greedy
Zac.
to try to go for the
Yeah.
passive kill.
Now
Yeah,
Zac's
he
first
saw it.
back is basically Giant's Belt.
Yeah. Chipster tried to go for the kill there. Just doesn't have enough damage early, especially to go through the Bloblets. They're deceptively tanky. So
It's also Chip just doesn't have enough gold to buy an item.
Mm-hmm.
Zac opting for the crystal and ability haste, losing half his health just getting back to lane.
oh my god,
Chip
yeah, he's like
stepping on the blobs to make sure he doesn't get the heal off.
Yeah, he basically TP'd back to lane and said, I don't care about your item components. I'm playing these trades better than you are.
Now, I do think Chip is not taking advantage of the blob placements, because some of them have been landing very near him and he's not been stepping on to erase them. So I'm not too sure if Chip doesn't know you can do that, or if it's just he's wanting
It
to
does
not
come
make
down
sure he
to him,
doesn't die
but-
again.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nope,
he
he knows
does
he
know.
just walked
He's
on
just making sure he can
Yeah.
secure the kill.
Yeah, flash away
Flash
from
by
both
both
laners
top
there.
laners. Warwick is looking for a gank top lane. He is half health. I don't think he can, as Viego
Viego's
is
there
up
too.
there.
Yeah, Masa's here for the counter, at least. I mean, I think both top laners, both junglers will just kind of stare at each other and then just walk
And
away. Oh my god, it's the
Chip
solo kill for
just
Chip!
dashes in. It does look like
my God.
Zac is going ahead and getting his bombies. I am curious as to what Chip will be trying to go for first here.
Yeah.
Bot lane is low. They are trying to set up a freeze as they know they're backing. They are seen on ward, so they are delaying the backs as well.
Yeah, they are delaying the backs. The sneeze goes a bit wide, so -1 on the smolder stack. Well, actually 0 on the smolder stack. That would be weird if you like threw an ability and you lost stacks. I feel like that's not very fair to the smolder player. But like my smolder haters can like
Oh,
disagree
whoops.
with me.
I apologize. Fog of War, please redirect. I was trying to move the chat into the top left because I was trying to see smolder stacks.
Oh.
Yes, while we have a moment.
Yeah,
Smolder
physically.
is at 30 sacks. He only has first upgrade. It does look like he's sacking at a good pace though.
Oh yeah, you're
Got
gonna
Chip with a
start
massive wave.
accelerating. Yeah, you're gonna start accelerating a lot more once you get the first 25. So, at this place, it's probably around like 13 minutes. You're gonna hit 125, and if you can do that, you can usually hit 225 at 21, which is usually considered pace.
Chip missing a majority of those CS. That's actually a huge gold disadvantage now too. On top
Yeah.
of the. Actually, no, they don't have that big. of a
What-
disadvantage.
It's X.
They're at a
X,
wave.
Okay. Trying to look
Oh,
at the
only
gold
100
difference
down.
here.
It's only 100.
Yeah, only 100 down.
That's
nothing
really
worse than
just the first blood gold. But
Oh,
Yeah, and
Chip
even
Chip
then he-
opted for the Bramble first. That is showing in the fight top, but Zach
Ooh,
does have his
yeah.
ult and is just picking up those blobs.
Yeah, and also just better itemization from Egg as well, getting Bommy's damage, and also the health scaling, which you really want on Zach. That's gonna be more damage for you overall.
It looks like those extended fights is where Zach's really going to shine in the top lane fights. It looks like Chip Chip just needs to go for the very short trades and try to get away before Zach can keep initiating the fight.
Ooh, but here comes that down to Staying United. They're gonna turn it.
They get the kill on Warwick. I don't think they can get any
Oh.
more, but it does look like free stacks. The kill does go to Nami, which is a bit sad.
Yeah, I think the Smolder Auto was just about to fly, and then Chime thought Teardown was gonna escape, so he ends up using Ebb and Flow there to secure the kill. Not the greatest target. I mean, sure, you can, like, I don't know, what do Nami's build nowadays? Imperial Mandate? You can get Imperial Mandate, like, slightly faster, but, like...
We do have Viego
you-
covering for top wave
Yeah.
to make sure that Egg can only get one plate.
Got a small fight here in the mid. Snail coming out more on top though. And that's not really too good for Zach here.
Yeah.
Zach also, instead of going more for either like a refills, he's getting 2 pots. He's not. I wouldn't really say that's the best idea in my opinion, especially when you're going against an Fury who's going to constantly poke you out. You're spending a little bit too much on those pots instead of some other possible defensive items.
I
Yeah,
do
'cause
want to comment on the top lane. Zach is opting to split the items. He does have a Haunting Guys built and the Bombies, so he will be a bit delayed on getting his first item.
Ooh, we don't have to talk about that though. We have a little bit of a fight. Can't mind Shockwave goes wide as Snail is able to dodge it with the untargetable, and
Moss
the rest of the F team is arrived.
walking a bit up. That look, having to use
Yeah,
ult
flash
to
out,
escape.
and you're over the wall.
Yeah.
So the other thing is, with this Viego build currently, he's actually losing out on a lot of damage by not going Sheen first item. Sheen just gives way too much of a too much of a damage boost to just negate it. Like going for, honestly, even go for Phage would have been better there over the Hunter's Hatchet.
Yeah.
I do like the Phage a bit more for the health restore. I like to go the Phage Sheen.
Doesn't it get move speed now? I don't think it's
It's movement speed. It's not
Yeah.
health regen. It's just movement speed. The movement
It
speed
is?
is just kind of there.
Yeah, it used to, but
They
They used to.
keep changing they keep changing the items. I can never
Yeah.
remember.
I think
Yeah,
it's
they
been
can
like 2 seasons since they changed that.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
but I'm just so used to like all the previous builds of just always going like Phage first so you get the extra health recovery. It's just
yeah, old Phage
ingrained
was
in my
broken,
mind.
guys. Yeah, old Phage was broken, chat. All right.
Mm-hmm.
If we're talking about items I really miss, I miss Ohm Wrecker.
Oh,
Oh my god.
based item.
I used to be Darius main top, and if I got far enough ahead, I would just build Ohm Wrecker every game and just run them down under turret.
Bro, what we really needed is a Xerox portal. That's what we really miss.
Oh, for a ZC Rod portal because it made you go to sleep. Gave you disease.
Especially that with Yorick. You literally
Oh,
just sit
true.
back and he plays the game for you.
Yeah.
Good shielding on Janna to negate the Smolder.
Oh, don't tell me the proxy's starting
Oh,
again.
the proxy
oh,
is starting.
Oh, the
Chip-
proxy's starting again.
They can't
Chip-
stop him,
Oh.
unfortunately. You do have the Viego coming up, but then Viego's actually losing out on a lot here.
Yeah. Yeah, the question is how much do you
Got the
get
flash
out
on
of
Chip
this,
Chip.
and even
I don't think they have the damage to be able to kill the Zach, and he just
yeah,
and
unless
they-
it
the
out.
swing shot does go wide, it's a flash
Snail's
over the wall.
coming
That
too?
Fury is walking
Moss is
over
going
to
too deep.
cover.
Moss might be greeting it. Nope, he is not greeting.
Yeah, he's not
I'm
going
actually
to
really
do
proud
that.
of Moss for not greeting that.
We are getting free plates in the bot lane. That's 2 plates gone.
Do you mind pressing X for a second? See the gold. That is
There's a 1k gold lead up.
200, 300. Yeah, 200, 300 difference in right there. So that really does show on a Jinx. That's on Jinx to get quicker.
Yeah.
Going for the proxy again.
again.
Can't do anything because Smolder's on the top, or on the not Smolder. Viego's on the bot
There's
side now.
just not much that he can do towards that.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
lost
it's a
those couple of
30.
early fights, and Zach just is able to capitalize.
It's also coming up to a 40 CS gap right now. That is really showing. As probably Zax's is just go straight for the Leandres. Just give him some more damage. He only needs the bombies there just for the little bit of clear. We got the Warwick ult coming in,
TRDM
and the
ulting.
Neferi ult.
Yeah.
TRDM
both
does have to flash. We are seeing
Command
the Stand
Shockwave.
United. We get
Command Shockwave
flash
under
from
tower.
both Snail and TRDM for that.
Yeah, Stand United down to the mid lane as well.
And we had the Shen ult.
Yeah, they tried to make the play happen. Both the dogs diving together, but
They are
there's not
looking
enough
bot
damage.
lane. Smolder does have to flash out. Viego is
Yeah.
looking for a lane gank. He should be able to catch out the Janna.
Good flash on Pluto. Good ult on Pluto too.
Janna gets them off with the ult, but that's
Oh, Heartbreaker
not
to get the
enough.
first kill. Heartbreaker to get the first kill here. Moss is gonna try and
We're
get
gonna
it.
get a second
That's a
here.
slow.
It's the double.
did.
Double kill.
Snail stopping Chip's back. I just feel bad for Chip.
Yeah.
There's just not much they can do to cover him because they need to focus more on the bot's half of the map to make sure to keep that Smolder ahead.
We might see how many stacks is on the Smolder.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh yeah, let's do a stack update. Is he to 125?
105.
No,
105.
13 minutes?
So he's just slightly off.
Yeah. Oh, I did say like 13 minutes around he would hit it. So he's like slightly behind, like where I thought he would be, but I think he's like generally on pace.
I would say he's generally on pace for the team he's going into. He's playing
Also,
relatively
Gubby's back.
safer.
Oh, fuck.
Gubby's back. Hey buddy, how was your vacation? He died from
The
his
silence
vacation.
is
Alright,
deafening.
cool. Yeah. He died on his vacation. Alright, guys.
Okay,
F
so
in
I
the
actually
chat.
lied. He didn't go for the Leandres. He went for the Riftmaker
yeah.
in the top lane, which is, I'm gonna be honest, I don't necessarily agree with that.
Well, I mean, I guess it's fine. He's like really far ahead. I mean, the only way he like throws it is like dying. He's gonna have more damage anyways just by having more items. So like, I think the itemization there is perfectly fine.
They do notice that Charm is in the bush.
Yeah, they're gonna walk away from the bubble. Clear out the waves, and it's just gonna be a little bit of farming. I mean, both junglers on the opposite side of the map right now, so. Is anything gonna be forced here? Likely
possibly a
not.
dive.
Ooh, actually, yes, actually.
Good disengage on Chip.
Yeah, forced to give his tower. I mean, that tower was gonna fall, like, sometime
Smolder
soon.
is
Well, tidal
getting
wave
damage
done.
on
major
Chewie.
damage on that Jinx.
Called
It
out-
looks
called
like
out
a
his
kill
mother.
for the Smolder.
Yep. Out goes the tidal wave, out goes the Smolder's mother, and there we go. We got some gold on the Smolder, guys.
Let's see.
There really
we're,
are.
We're at the 125 stacks at 1450.
Yeah.
I'd say that's relatively a good timing, just for what they're
Yeah.
going into. They're going
We-
into a really oppressive team.
We are on track for the 225.
Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, for these last 100 stacks, you hit them really fast. If you set up the waves properly. So.
I'm gonna take a guess. Like, let's all place bets here. I think we're gonna hit 225 stacks at 22 minutes.
See, I'm gonna go one harder. I believe in him. I'm gonna go for the 21 minutes.
You're gonna go for the 21?
Who we got? A big engage on Snail.
Oh yeah, we don't have time to talk about bets anymore.
Nami heal is just healed everything, and then Icy lost it all again. He is at half health. He is healing a bit though. Let's get back.
I see
up
in a
and get
relatively
our
good
items.
situation still. After that fight.
The Nami heals are just great. He's already back up to 3/4 health.
Also, good shielding on Icy right there to negate most of that damage.
Yeah. And I think they just keep the lane assignments in the same way here. Like, I think Icy is happy, like, going bot at this point. Ideally, you want that bot tower to be gone for the side of the LobotoMites. Like, ideally, that should be gone, and then you open up the bot side of the map, but I think you do that after you shove in this mid wave, and then you walk at least support down if you want to play that wave. Maybe Smolder walks down, but you really don't want to be giving those mid waves, especially when he doesn't have 225 yet. But you should be playing those mid waves first and then walking at least your support down. Maybe with the jungler, seeing if you can look for it.
Herald
if
was
not,
summoned
Big
mid.
Herald
It
on
looks like
top.
they're gonna get tier 2 turret. I see, Chip trying to go for that poke to get Zac, but he's just healing so much. You don't even get
Yeah.
the passive proc.
Yeah, still.
I also
keeps his
say that's
passive
mainly
alive.
a misplay on Zac though, because he was staying in melee range with the bombies, so he's just taking constant damage. While Zac does not have good tower taking.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the idea behind it was. I think he thought like the
He
tower
may have
would die
been
to the
trying to
Herald.
protect the Herald.
Yeah.
We got the
Because
TP on Zac down to Drake.
It is just a huge hit by the Smolder.
Oh,
farm.
Smite goes
Blue
off
time-
on
Blue
players.
team is just cornered in the Dragon Pit, held
Yeah,
off
the
by
resets are
the
going off as
Janna
well.
R.
Both teams actually really screwed up their smites, smiting players instead of the actual dragon, leaving dragon up for a little bit longer, allowing for to steal on blue side. Raw damage.
I'm gonna partially blame that on League. I'm gonna say it's not the player's fault. I'm gonna blame League of Legends for that because smite correction awful.
Oh, yeah. If people are, yeah, okay.
I mean, that's why you usually just have to play with the smallest cursor when you're a jungler. You kind of you have to force yourself to get that good.
But most people probably have the regular size cursor. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna blame smite correction for that. I believe both junglers were more than likely hovering the dragon, but League of Legends said no.
Ladies and
good
gentlemen, that
disengage
is
on
your
Zac.
cope for the rest of the day. Alright? That is your daily dose of cope. Anyways, back to the match. Where are we? Right. Both teams positioned top side right now. I mean, no objective is like really spawning aside from Otacon, which is bot side. So I mean, I suspect both these teams are going to be playing at least through their mid wave.
Zac
Good engage
looking
on
for the
Zac right
kill on
here.
Orianna. Does he have the damage?
Sarah
We see it
saving
stand-
Zac.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That wasn't
Ooh.
Sandy
Passive
Knight,
on
that was just the Seraph's thing.
Yeah, that was just the
Sorry.
Sarah from the shield on himself.
That is my
Zac
bad, I
passive
called,
got
He
I
does
saw
live on the
his name.
passive here. Oh, tidal wave goes wide.
Zac is just going unpunished.
That is all. I do have to apologize. I used the wrong name for Icy.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Icy's name is Zac. Unfortunately. And we have a Zac in the game, so like it's confusing.
Zac goes in on Zac, while also Zac also the other Zac.
Yeah.
really,
Zac
really,
wins, guys. I think I think Zac won.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh, engage on
Smolder
Snail.
looking
Going
a
right
bit
onto
caught
his
out.
Smolder.
We see the
Big
Shin
Chenault,
art
big
on-
Chenault.
Yeah, big Chenault. Real question
Viego
is, do they
unleashes
get
his
anything
hot
in return here?
They do
Yeah,
need
so
Yeah,
to
unfortunately,
Market
play-
doesn't pick up another target, but they got the Jinx reset at least.
It
It's gonna
does
be a
look
kill.
like a free Otacon for red.
The unfortunate part with this Viego build is you are left very squishy going going collect your second item. I believe, honestly, he probably should have went for the shield bow second into this team. They have a lot of shutdown as well as a lot of just raw damage coming at him. And he
Yeah, and
kind
I
of
think
needs
with
to
the
be
gold
that front line.
Yeah, and I think with the gold advantage that you have, like you have to go defensive because you're the one that's like going to carry the team fights at least right now. Smolder doesn't have his 225 at least just yet. Can we get a stack again?
Let's get the stack check.
Let's get this.
We're at
stack check.
177.
177.
I think
Looks like
we're
I
both
lose the
gonna
bet.
be
I think we both are.
Yeah.
Nope,
Yeah.
that looks
Yeah.
like
You
it'll
lose
be-
the bet if Smolder can't hit 225 here in like 10 seconds. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We're also kind of noticing that Smolder is not going for the jungle camps just for the free like 10 stacks per camp.
Yeah.
I kind of want to chop that up to Moss being a little bit of a greedy jungler just by knowing his playstyle. He is
Yeah.
not like his teammates taking.
Yeah. Now personally, if I were Bo in her position, I would just take his camp
Oh,
anyways.
the Orianna
Yeah.
getting
I don't
caught out
care
by
what- I don't
Zac
care what he
was
thinks.
half health.
Yep. But we also have to look into the players' natures as well.
Yeah.
We
feel
do
like
have
Moss is
the
fine as
Miss
long as
Smite
you
going
ask,
off.
and I feel like it'd be fine for the Smolder. I just don't know if...
I don't think
Oh,
Moss. I still don't think Moss would give.
Yeah. Personally, if that were me on Smolder, I'd take his camps either way. So I don't care.
Alright, Zach looking for the
Ooh,
engage
miss
on
on
Chip
the
Chip and
Q.
Icy.
Yeah.
If Zach was able to hit the Oriana with that Q, that honestly probably would have been a death.
Well,
There's Seraphs goes off.
he
He is
Oh, it
landed
might just be a
the-
death
Is death.
anyways. Yeah, it is.
Oriana
It is
still
just a death
Zach
dies.
anyways.
does have 3
The
others coming down
cavalry
on him
is
now.
showing up. Zach
Yeah, the
is
cavalry-
just able to get out.
Pluto also helping him get out with that little bit of a shield, as well as just some.
Alright.
protection of
I
being
do
there.
have to check my prediction. Where's the Smolder?
Where's the Smolder? The Smolder is mid lane.
192.
We're at 192. Okay, we're probably
Alright.
not gonna be
Big
seeing
damage
it
right
for
there
at
on
least
Snail.
like 3 more minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, that just like it basically just comes down to how much the team wants to fight and like delay the spike. Because if you're gonna fight a lot, then the Smolder is not gonna be able to stack.
Ooh,
and
they're
that's
catching out the
just
Zach.
bad. Yeah.
Jenna possibly coming over to help get him out.
I
Yeah,
think that
do they
Zach
find the
just
kill on
still
Ag? I
makes
mean-
it out. You have the Janna, you have the E.
Yeah,
they
the James
all
coming in
use their
now. Chip
CC.
Chip caught out.
We have a
Taking
TP
lot of
bot
damage
lane
there.
by the Nefiri.
Oh, right onto the.
Rin does
That's a
have
Smolder.
to flash away. Getting chunked for half their health off of just one Nefiri ability. I don't know why I can't remember the dog's name.
So you have
Yeah.
you have that Nefiri R, which then also counts as multiple hits, letting Eclipse pop off as well. And it also is a really high scaling AD ability.
The Nefiri did build the Serpent's Fang. That is going to be very annoying for blue side.
Yeah. Now Chenault is like the nerfed quite a bit, and then Oriana shields as well as her Seraphs.
As well as Nami shield.
On the seminary. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
seminary. It's not the. It's not.
I
the biggest
feel
in the world.
like it's like good enough to still count.
Yeah.
Then
I
also,
think
as
so.
Viego goes for the shield bow, that's just nerfing some of that damage too.
Yeah.
Both teams definitely camping top side jungle right now. That Baron.
Yep.
Yeah. Egg. I don't know what that was. He didn't. I think he saw Chime and then said I wanted to kill him, and then realized that he's an innocent bystander, and then decided not to.
There is a problem with this engaged bot way. Viego W cannot land with the dogs.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Oh,
it's that and also
misplay
like, how
on
much time are you
Viego right
spending?
there.
Yeah, it's that and also how much time are you spending on it, because the giant purple worm is about to spawn in 20 seconds. So if you don't run your way back up the top side, the giant purple worm is going to die. And it's
And
not going to be at
Viego
your
is
hands.
not. He's going
I'm
for
gonna
his
be honest,
clear on
I-
Krugs.
I think they kind of just have to wait for the Smolder stacks right now before they can fight anymore. I think if they
Yeah,
fight
they-
at the purple worm, it's going to be red side for the win right now. If
Yeah,
like
we
say
do
they
have-
have full team, Snail does not have TP, so this would be a 5v4 if they all show up to fight at the Baron. Actually,
Yeah. Real question
Unfortunately,
is,
there
they're
is
who
too
wants
much
to-
damage.
slowly making their way towards them. I think they're just gonna be giving the Baron.
They kinda
they're
have
definitely a
to,
bit scared
they-
to win.
They are currently coming close to a 10k deficit in gold. They really have to play for that smolder.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause
Snail
now the
is-
yeah.
I think Icy's just dead.
Nope.
No?
No, there goes the stand
Oh,
United.
He had this. Yeah, he had the
Stand
Shen.
United. Okay.
Yeah, there goes the stand United. It's gonna be used like prematurely again. Like you don't want to be using this notes like defensively to save teammates. You want to be the one that's engaging.
Okay,
What is
Smolder
it?
stacks 229. We're gonna say like 25 minutes, you know? Wait,
Oh, we're
So,
getting our
I just
predictions?
26 minutes.
yeah.
We got the massive engage on the Viego. Viego is just very close.
Oh,
But
Viego
Viego's dead
gets
to the
that's
Jinx.
not
hit
your
by
jungle,
the
my friend.
Jinxar.
We just have the Jinx showing that she is just way too much of a menace.
Yeah.
Can never forget about her.
The
Yeah,
Smolder just
the
getting
question
poked
now.
out. TRDM is debating. The Warwick W is making him want to go in, but he can't.
Yeah, it's very tempting, but like you got to play it slow, especially when you have Baron here and you can just let the cannon minion do the work. Like they're going to be hitting 2 waves at once, so Snail's going to be powering top lane, and that top up inhib is likely going to fall in this next wave. Meanwhile, for the mid lane, you just have to clear the cannon minion.
They are set up quite defensively here, but they only have the Smolder clear. Orianna has to respond down to the bot.
I think they are just trying to let the Smolder stack up. The Shin held the wave for the Smolder top.
Yeah.
Snail pushing up now. Falling back as probably should.
Now-
He's at the 5v1. 4v1, sorry.
I
Yeah.
see. he's
Zach just getting caught out.
Ooh, yeah.
Definitely
Yeah,
not a
that's
smart
not your
move by
jungle, my friend,
IC.
especially when you don't have teammates. Meanwhile,
No.
Snail, is he just walks out?
The Fury just has so much, like, or so many escape tools after the rework to her abilities. It's
Yeah. Yeah,
It's just
I'm
so
not a big
hard.
fan of that one.
to be able to catch her out.
Yeah, personally, if that was me and I was right, I think Neferi should die there, but I'm not Riot, so
I personally think this is gonna be a hot take, but I think the Fury was a good rework. Because she really was in an unplayable status at that point, because she really didn't fit in mid, she didn't fit in jungle, and now at this point, now she does fit somewhere. She fits both in mid pretty well, and she fits in jungle very well into a lot of
Yeah.
comps. It's just the unfortunate right now with the jungle meta, we're looking at a just I'm gonna smack you kind of meta.
yeah. Yeah, we're just like, yeah, it's just a bunch of like junglers in the meta right now that are just like, they just want to fight.
Yeah, if they just want to come up and just smack you with a club or smack you with their spear.
Yeah. Several of them want to smack you with spears. Some of them with their
Big
fists.
damage coming from Jinx right there, knocking
Oh my god,
3
yeah, that's
people
one auto
in the
attack
half
with
health.
Rune on Turret
Zach?
right there, but
Miss
Ice Age is
aims
down.
the R, but
Oh my
still
god, yeah,
gets
Ice Age is
ice-
down.
Oh, Doc
Gets crit.
miss R?
Oh,
Chip still
With the
gets
Warwick
brought
ult,
out.
but still.
Smolder has to flash even further into Fountain, or else she'll die.
yeah, but
Smolder
Chewie is
looking
on
for
1
the
health.
kill on Chewie. The shields are
Oh my
too
god, look at
large.
the shields.
I think
This
this
is
is
looking like
just
game.
game. I
This
don't
is
think
game.
they can do anything.
Yeah, this is
Definitely
game.
game.
They're giving up.
Yeah,
Yep,
that
and
one,
that's
that one's
GG.
good.
It's TRDM.
Yeah. Yeah, and F team will take it 2-0. Alright, time for me to go update the bracket. Where is... Oh, there it
And
is.
there goes Godby.
Yep, there he goes. Came for a bit, and then died, and then...
And he didn't even speak when he came back. I'm sad.
I'm sad too.
Overall, that was a really good series coming from TRDM. They really showed up. Like they showed up and they showed out.
Yeah.
That was definitely a really, really good game.
Yeah, I mean that team. I think they have a good shot, like making a run here. So, I mean, I think the rest of the teams in the tournament right now, like they all have really good shots at like making a deep run. So, it's hard to say. Yeah, I'll be posting the bracket later tonight, or actually, basically as soon as we end the stream. Yeah, casters, casting desk, analyst desk, whatever you guys want to call yourself. Any final words before we end off the stream?
Oh, I have nothing. I already said what I wanted to say.
Already
Yeah,
said what you wanna say?
I have nothing as well. It was definitely 2 very good games. Both teams definitely showed up. One not so much. The other definitely played very well. It was just an overall very interesting match and very good game.
Alrighty then. Well, stay tuned for me to post the bracket. Other than that, I guess that is all from us.
Yep. All right. See y'all later. I'm going down to Deer Club.
Everyone have a good night.
Alright.